Hey there, Daryl Ballard here, and I just wanted to make a video today showing you how to, and I'm doing this all on an iOS device, showing you how you can edit a video on your iPhone or other iOS device. So if that's what you were searching for, something about editing video or editing video on your iOS device, on iMovie, you've come to the right place. That's what we're going to talk about. I also wanted to mention on my channel I have lots of videos on developing an online business, using YouTube and videos and other things to market that business, lots of things of that nature, the proper mindset. So consider, if you're interested in those things, consider subscribing to my channel. And the very first link below, if you click on that, you'll find a 4-day course completely free on developing your own 6-figure online business and affiliate marketing. Step-by-step instructions. Can't go wrong with that. So if that's something that you would like to be doing, consider clicking on that link. You can do that anytime during this video. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go straight into it. I'm going to share my screen on my iOS device, and we'll show you how to edit a video in iMovie on an iPhone or other iOS device. All right, so we're going to edit a video in iMovie, and you'll probably hear me refer several times to movies rather than videos. Easy to do when you're using iMovie to do it, but understand as far as what we're doing here that the words are interchangeable. A little bit of an old word, but when you're using iMovie, we'll click on iMovie there to get started. And I am doing this on my iPad. The reason for that is the format of the video. The iPhone is only capable of capturing in the vertical position, and that didn't make a video that you could see very well, but the buttons are all there on the iPhone. You could just as easily do it on the iPhone. Just for the sake of the video, we had to do it this way. So we're going to choose a video. Click movie and not trailer because we want to make a movie here. All right, let's choose a video to do. Let's choose this one right here. And right down in the middle of the screen, right at the very bottom, create movie. You click on that, and there's our video on the screen. And you can see the timeline. Okay, now I'm going to click this button right underneath the video in the middle here, the arrow pointing backwards with the line. That will take us back section by section. This video only has one section, so it took us all the way back to the first. Okay, now you see me reaching out to press the button to start the video on my phone. This video that we're editing here I actually did take on my phone. Let's say I want to eliminate that. I don't always, it's not necessarily important, but let's say I don't want that in there. So we click on or tap on the timeline here, and it highlights the section that we want to change. You can just grab that and slide that yellow bar there and move it to where you want it, and you've eliminated that section of the video. Now if you didn't get it right, you can go back. You can go back. You haven't truly eliminated that video, but there you go. So we start it now. Hey there, this is Daryl Ballard, and
Probably a little
I want
loud.
to thank you for joining me on the video today.
You can see we've got a
I
pretty good
imagine
start
if you're
to
watching
our-
this
to
video,
our
you were
video there. Okay, now let's go a little further on in the video. Let's say I want to take a section of the video out. I think there is on this one a section that I want to take out. There it is, right there. Okay, so if we click on the timeline here, this line or the indicator of where we are on the timeline, if we click on that, you'll see we have some choices down here. We want to split this video. So we click on split, and it splits it for us. Now we want to take this section out right here. Let's do that again. click on that vertical indicator line, and split again. Now it selects the last half, but what we wanted to delete was this part. Okay, so we've got that highlighted now. We can hit delete, and it's gone. But let's say we took out a little too much, so we want to change this a little bit. It's really still there. Okay, so we can do a little editing there. All right, now if we were to watch that, you can see it just kind of flashes between the two.
More common where you are. Or this is
Bam.
the physical money. This is
Okay.
what we need.
We don't want that. We want a little bit more of a transition. So click on this in between here, and let's use dissolve as our transition. And not only can you choose a type of transition, but you can choose half a second, 1 second, 1.5, 2 seconds. I'm going to choose 1 second, which to me is long enough to see that something happened there, that I made a change in the video, but not so long that it's totally distracting. So now that's going to look like
Different.
this.
That's much more common where you are. This is the physical
Okay.
money. This is what we need.
Now, we didn't work carefully to make sure that words didn't jumble and all of that. I just wanted to show you how to do it, but that's the basic way of doing that and putting a little transition in there. All right, now let's say we want to put a video or a picture in here. We want the sound to continue on, but we want to put a video or a picture. I'm going to use a picture here, but it doesn't matter what you do. Now these have to be resources that are already in your photo album. If they're not, and you're actually trying to do this process right now, you can stop the editing process here, come back to it later, create your photos or your videos that you want to put over this. I use this quite often. So we click up here where it says in the media. Actually, if you don't have that up, you click the plus button here and it brings that up. In that media section, you click on photos, and there you can see all your albums and so on. Let's say I want to put this picture in right here. Okay, now if we clicked on the plus, it would put it back there in that transition that we did. We're not going to do that. We're going to click on the 3 dots here, and we have 4 choices. We're going to choose Cutaway, and what that's going to do is put the picture there, and it's going to become the entire picture for the video for a few seconds. Okay? And you see, you click on Cutaway, and it automatically puts it in there. I think that's for 5 seconds. I don't know exactly what that is. If you want a different length, all you have to do is use that yellow bar and drag it in and out. If you didn't get it in exactly the right spot, drag the middle of it, and you can move it wherever you want to. Okay? And what that looks like,
Have a certain
it's
amount
Cutaway,
of time to trade for money.
it becomes
Some of the other
entire
things
video
that come
for
up,
that
the other
section.
common thinkings that
Okay,
people
but
have
you
about
still
money
hear
is
the
that
volume
there's
in the
a
background. I've got it pretty
limited
soft,
supply
but
of money when they are
the
limited
volume
to
is still
this
going on.
particular.
Okay? Now let's say instead of a picture taking up the whole video, we want to put some words, like we've got some sections of our video or some titles that we want to put in. You can actually do that, edit that in iMovie, but I tend not to do that. I like to edit it in Keynote, make slides in Keynote, like your PowerPoint of iOS devices, and then I can put it anywhere in there I want with the color I want. Now you need to think about your background when you're doing this. Where do you want those to go? I like to put them over to the left side of my head here in that white space between the pictures and the computer there. That's just where I tend to put them. And you need to make transparent backgrounds with those slides so that they'll just be the words, but you've got the video there. All right, so we'll show you how to do that here. So we're going to choose this one here. It does have words in it. They're cut off, but it does have words. And because it's a transparent background, we're going to choose green blue screen. Okay, it puts that in there. Now, these weren't designed for this video, so they're a little low and a little hard to read there. It says behavior, you get the idea. Okay, and again, you can change the length of it to what you want and what that looks like. You kind of
Bunch
got
of
the
money
idea
from our
already,
parents or
but it
some
just
relative.
pops up there
We basically
for
all
a few
start
seconds,
there. There's
and you
nothing
can
wrong with
adjust
that.
what
There's
you
nothing
want.
wrong with having a job or anything like that.
Okay.
I just wanted to
Let's
go.
say I want to put a second one. These could be bullet points in your presentation, and when you bring it up and talk about it, hit the three dots again and hit green blue screen, and you've got a second bullet
Just
point.
wanted to go over these levels to help you
Okay.
understand, if you don't already,
All right,
that there are
so
higher
you know
levels of
now
money.
how to edit the beginning. You can do the same thing to the end, because I did reach out and turn the camera off. You know how to cut out a section of the video, edit that up just right. You know how to put a picture or a video cutaway. So you've got your sound running, but you've put a video or a picture over it for a few seconds or as long as it needs to be. And you can also put some text in there with different bullet points of what you're talking about. Okay, so you've got a lot of the tools, and that's most of what I use to do videos right there. Now, let's say you're done with your editing at this point. Up in that upper left-hand corner, you've got the button that says Done, and there's your project. We'll say it's called My Movie. Right down in the middle of the screen, you've got a button to upload it. And the cool thing is here, we can go straight to YouTube. And it gives you the form for filling out. You can put the title of the movie, the description of the movie. Let's change our category from entertainment to education here. You can put your tags in. You have a choice on the size. 720 is recommended, but you can put it in 1080p or 4K if your camera is capable of doing that. And hit share, and it's sending it. Oh, choose public or private. Hit share, and it's sending it to YouTube. Now that takes a while, but you can get it all done that way. Really convenient. And when you can do this with your iPhone, you can make a video for yourself and upload it to YouTube just about anywhere you are. All right, so that's the process right there. Okay, I hope that was really helpful for you as you're making and editing your videos for YouTube. If it was and you really liked the video, definitely give me some thumbs up. Also, check out my channel. As I mentioned at the beginning, I'm always adding content, helping you make better videos, market your online business, all sorts of things like that. Putting up new content, several videos a week, so definitely check that out and consider subscribing. If you really like the video, also consider sharing it with others if you know anyone else who might be helped by this sort of information. And again, if you want to, consider clicking on the first link below, which is my 4-day training, step-by-step training on how to develop that 6-figure online business with residual income that you've always wanted. Okay? So, this is Daryl Ballard, and I'll see you on the next video.